Hi, I'm Lex Swanson, and this is my persuasive speech on GMOs and why they are safe. Do you know what a GMO is? Do you know the truth about GMOs on how they really are safe? Well, today I'm going to talk to you about what a GMO is, why they are safe, and next I'll compare GMOs to non-GMOs. A GMO is a genetically modified organism. Sounds scary, right? Like something you'd see in a movie? But really, it's far from that. They are safe, and they are what's helping farmers feed the world today. They provide higher yields with less chemicals and water. And with 80 million new people each year, I got that from worldmeter.info, we can have farmers with GMOs can solve that problem of world hunger. Another thing is that if you were to go to the store and buy only non-GMO products, you'd be expected to pay 42% more. That's 42 cents for every dollar than if you were to buy GMOs. Now that we know how GMOs can help, now that you know what a GMO is, how they are safe, how they are easy on your budget, let's talk about how they are safe. A GMO has been around for over 20 years. Contrary to mainstream media's belief that they are new and untested, yes, they have been around for over 20 years. I got that from factsaboutgmo.com. And there has been a 10-year study sponsored by the EU that proves that GMOs are safe. And there has been zero, I repeat, zero reliably documented sources or studies that have proved that GMOs are harmful to humans and animals. Next, let's talk about a few questions about GMOs. The first question is, GMOs aren't natural. Well, that's false, because GMOs is something that happens in nature. It's been happening since the beginning of time. It's the same thing when nature makes a plant more drought resistant to make it survive in the desert like a cactus can. We do use that exact same process to make corn survive droughts and even flourish. There's also another question is, why do other countries ban GMOs? Well, when people hear about countries banning GMOs, they think, oh, they are unsafe, and they're realizing this, but the United States hasn't. Well, that's false. It's simply because of politics, and that's all it is. And it's not that they're not safe. And the last one is, how many foods are GMOs? Well, if you expect to go into the grocery store, you'll find that 72% are biotech foods, or GMOs. The FDA has also approved 8 fruits and vegetables to be GMOs. And these aren't just like, for example, green beans. No, it's all beans are approved to be GMOs and fit for human consumption. The newest one coming onto the market today are salmon, these salmon help grow twice as fast, which means that you don't have to pay as much for fish. Next, let's compare non-GMOs to GMOs. Now, if you were to take a GMO, let's use corn for example. If you were to take an irrigated GMO field with 30-inch row spacings with 34,000 plants per the acre, an acre being about the size of a football field, you'd be expected to get around 250 bushels per acre. And if you were going to do the exact same things with a non-GMO field with 30-inch spacing, 34,000 populations, you'd be expected to get over 100 bushels less than that, with 130 of the average. I got that from non-GMOreport.com. That is less than dry land or non-irrigated GMO corn. Another thing about GMOs is that they use around 2,500 gallons of water to produce 1 bushel of corn. Now that may sound like a lot, but now you have to think about non-GMOs. I cannot find the exact number of, I cannot find the exact number of gallons it took to produce 1 bushel of non-GMO corn, but I did find that it takes more. I found that because of this for 2 reasons. 1, because they're not as water efficient, and 2, because it uses more land and crops to produce the exact same amount as a GMO. Next, I got that information from agricultural.com. And if you look on the slide, you'll see the first set of pictures. At the top, you have a top ear of corn. This ear of corn is an organic ear of corn. As you can see, it's misformed, and just simply it does not look right. And the bottom is a GMO corn, healthy, strong, and the bottom one's what's going to feed the world. And if you go to the next one, you'll see a non-GMO corn to the left, and a GMO one to the right. That non-GMO corn is smaller, and you can see it doesn't fill up the ear. See, it just simply doesn't grow as good as a GMO one. Now today I've talked to you about what a GMO is, why it's safe, and I compared GMOs to non-GMOs. Now that I've told you the truth on why GMOs are safe, I hope you'll feel a little better on what you eat. Thank you.